good day. Whatever day or time this is that you're showing up, it's the perfect timing. I'm glad you're here. You arrived perfectly when you were supposed to.
And you said black people, specifically black people.
Yes. Yeah, I did say that. So, okay. You gonna listen a little bit, girl?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Oh, look it. Let me see. Okay, bring.
Is it done?
Yeah, just press the flashing light. Flashing. Lights. Okay. Flashing. Light.
Very cool.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, that is very cool.
Oh, that looks even better than the first one.
It looks really good, Keena.
Hold on, wait, let me take it off of this. I got this thing.
That's really cool.
Super secure. Okay, yeah, stick around for a second. Look at this. I'm gonna paint this. Okay. What's up, y'all? I've been seeing people like, so I had to do that too. I just like to see what they be doing. I'm like, maybe I should do 3 fingers or like 1 so that people be like, why is she doing that? That's so weird. Y'all like my shirt? Look, let's work. Y'all like my earrings? Queen Peace Throne. Y'all like my ring? Papyrus and Charm. Okay, so y'all like my hair? Amazon. For real though. These are crochets. Okay, so me and my mom is here, but she said she didn't want to get on the camera because
Just didn't want to get on camera, that's all.
she said she didn't want to be on camera. So she's here though. So me and my mom was sitting here talking, because me and my mother, we're both, we both teach dance exercise classes. Oh, let me put this in the thing because I don't like to look at the camera when I'm doing this. So me and my mom both teach dance exercise classes, y'all. And so we were sitting here talking just now about like the confusion, as exercise instructors, we face a certain confusion about like the reasons that people give us for why they don't exercise or why they don't do certain exercise forms, right? And so, there's probably a million reasons that a person can come up with about why they don't, right? And so then I was telling her, I was like, yeah, and I'm specifically like for this video, for the context of this video, I'm going to be speaking to Black folk. And I'm going to acknowledge that perhaps this is not exclusive to Black folk, what I'm going to talk about, but I'm only speaking regarding the perspective of Black folk. You know what I mean? Because that's the experience that I know and that I grew up in and that many Black folks that I know grew up in. Okay. I don't know how non-Black people experience is. So that's just my disclaimer. Okay. So for exercise instructors, we face, we face confusion sometimes when we hear people tell us the reasons why they're not exercising or practicing, they're participating in their wellness practice. So some things that people tell us is things like, I gotta lose weight first, right? Like for yoga, I sometimes hear, I gotta lose weight first before I start doing yoga. Or for, certain cardio exercises is like, oh, I gotta get my cardio. I gotta exercise a little bit first. I gotta get ready before I do that. And truly, if you've talked to any person who, teaches exercise or who does personal training or any of that, we're always going to say the same thing. Just come. Right. Just come. And I was telling my mom, I was like, man, like, it seems like there's like an insecurity around like coming and like not having everything perfectly figured out the first day. Like there's an insecurity that exists, right? And again, when I'm talking about this, I'm only talking about the things I recognized within like my people, okay? Like within my Black culture. There's like an insecurity that exists because of, and the reason why I say that is because of the context of the reasons that people give for why they don't exercise or, or like certain exercises or do certain exercises. And I think it's very important to have like a well-rounded, arsenal of physical activity, because that's what gives us longevity and quality of life. So nutrition is also important, but for right now, I'm just talking about the movement part. So I was talking to my mom. We were just talking about it, and I was like, oh my God, I think I know why. When we say just come, for a lot of us who grew up in the church, we grew up hearing come as you are, and then feeling deceived by that language. And I didn't even realize that until I was like, we say just come, just come. Why don't they just come? And I was like, oh my God, like in church it says come. In church, you hear in the church, come as you are. In the Christian churches, it says come as you are, right? If you grew up going to a church, I grew up going to a Baptist church. Come as you are. But that was often proven to be a lie, okay? Like come as you are, you come as you are, only to be faced with non-acceptance and with shame and with judgment. So then it's like you come to church to be vulnerable as you are, and then when you get there as you are, because you're coming to church just to praise, just to worship, and then you get there and then there's all this other stuff, and then you're left feeling like, well, I wasn't prepared. And I was like, man, like in Black culture, there's so many things that we have to prepare for before we just can do the thing that we're actually coming to do the doing, right? Like in church, like we have the whole fashion. We spend the whole day in the salon on Saturday getting our hair done and pressed and doing all of this stuff, and then the outfits and then the hats and all of that stuff. And I mean, I don't know if church is like that now, but like when I was growing up, that was how it was, right? Like it wasn't just the praise and the worship. It was also the fashion and the you had to have your stockings, your shoes, your lacy socks, and then there was the food after church. Church was an all-day thing. So you come as you are, and then you're going to be around all these people all day long, and then you're going to not feel accepted, that non-acceptance. And that goes for a lot of things, right? A lot of times we can't even go to the movies or go see a play, you know what I'm saying, without being dressed to the nines. Like I think Black culture started up that fashion and all of that. Like the Jordans and all of those things that a lot of us are really proud of, it also becomes a barrier to us getting to the doing that we actually wanted to do. And so people tell me for yoga, like, oh, I got to put on a certain type of pants. I have to wear certain clothes. Oh, I wasn't dressed properly to come and do your dance exercise class. And for me, the only thing that I feel is essential for when I'm doing cardio dance exercise is that I got the right bra. Anything else I can work with, the right bra. I don't have to even have the right shoes, but it's like if I have the wrong bra, I'm going to be super uncomfortable, okay, because I know, okay? So it's like we put all of these limitations on our wellness practice that we actually don't even get started. It takes so long to just get the starting done. And so I just want to say, when we tell you just come, that's what we mean. I don't care if you can only do it for 5 minutes. I don't care if you can't touch the floor. I don't care if you cannot jump. I don't care if you be out of breath after 2 minutes. Come. Because I always tell people, I say, well, you tell me that you are out of shape. How do you think that you get in shape? Whatever that means to you. I don't know what in shape means to you. But how do you think that you do that? And then also, I need you to know that it's not going to be the very first time is going to be this magic solution to everything. But the first time is going to be the beginning of an amazing journey if you just give yourself that chance. Yeah. And so I understand that there's a major trauma and distrust that has been created by the experience. If you have experience in the Black church, I understand where the distrust comes from, because yes, it does create a trauma. It does create a distrust when you go somewhere where you're supposed to be your most human, your most vulnerable, and the most welcomed, loved, and accepted. And then it only turns out to be the opposite of all of that. And it actually makes you feel like, more isolated than anything, more alone than anything. When the church is supposed to bring you into community and all of that, and it does the opposite. So many people turn away from the church because of those horrible experiences, okay? So please, and for a lot of us, like, the gym is like church, right? The gym is ritual. The gym is like the sanctuary. Like, you go to the gym and you let it all out. You know what I mean? You go to the gym and you heal. You go to the gym and you grow. You go to the gym and you be in community. You fellowship, right? Like, to me, the gym is very, very, very similar to the church. And maybe to you, it might not be like that. But to me, that's my opinion. It's very similar. And because of that, like, when we tell you come, that is exactly what we mean, with no limitations, no exceptions, no restrictions, none of those things placed upon it. I don't care if you don't even have the right shoes. Listen, I was teaching dance exercise wearing Chucks for like 9 months, maybe 6 months. You can come to my mama. My mama said you can come to her class with a dress on and you can still get it cracking. Okay. Take off your nylon pantyhose, maybe, if you want. I don't know. You know, might help you slide, because you know that one song, 1, 2, 3. What's that? That Land of 1,000 Dances, Song of 1,000 Dances. I forgot. Is that who sings that song, Mama? Mashed Potato. Wilson Pickett. Y'all know who that? Yeah, some of y'all know who that is. Okay, that might help you with your shimmy and your groove. Okay. So I'm just saying, like, come means come. It doesn't mean do all of these other things first that wear you out, that by the time you get done doing those things, you're too tired, you're too exhausted. All of those things take mental, and it also takes energy. Spend your energy in the gym. Spend your energy in the class doing what you came to do. Okay? I don't care if you ain't got the cute clothes. Put on some whatever shirt you got. You ain't got to be cute. But you know what? Let me tell you this. As you go through, like, when you're practicing exercise, especially the benefits of like cardio and breath work and stuff like that. Okay, bye, mama. When you're practicing those things, that practice, it definitely will elevate your mental to create room for you to access the resources that you might need in order to get to the cute clothes, if that's important to you, or the shoes, right? Your brain is going to be a little bit more clear. You're going to have more focus. You're going to have all of these positive psychological and physical and internal benefits to all of your organs, including your brain, to help your mind to work at a higher optimal level to support you and your wellness and the rest of the areas of your wellness. Okay? It's all connected. Shout out to Manifest. It's all connected. So don't let you get in the way of whatever your goal is. Don't do that. Okay? Just come. When we say that, that's what we mean. I don't care if you don't know what yoga is. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it to be something so complex that it feels so out of reach, because it's not. It's perfectly within your reach. And I'm only telling you this because I do my exercise, right? I do my yoga. I do my cardio dance. I do my stuff. I do those things, right? And then there's more things that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to be more, active with my strength training. The only reason I'm telling you to do this is because, like, I just truly, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to see more of my folks, more of my people, more of my community being able to experience all of the goodness that they deserve. That's it. I guess if I was going to think of how does this serve me by coming on here and telling you, when we say come, we want you to come, is because, like, I just want to see my people thriving. That's it. I teach at the Princeton Club. At the Princeton Club, it's like, whether you have a membership or not, I'm still going to prepare a class. I'm still going to show up and teach. It's not going to change how much money I make. You know what I mean? It's not, none of that changes, right? It's like, if 1 million people come to my class or 10 people come to my class, it doesn't change anything for me. So literally the only reason that I say that I'm on this camera talking about this is just because I want to see more of my people thriving and enjoying all of those benefits that come from that aspect of wellness. That's it. I just want to see y'all doing it too. I'm not selfish. And it's wellness for everybody. There's enough wellness to go around for everybody, right? So don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Show up, okay? Put in that time. Spend the hour, or even if you don't want to do an hour, do 20 minutes. Do a little something. Even if you do 5 minutes in a class, you're giving yourself more than if you would have given yourself 0 minutes today. Okay? I don't know how else to put it, but I just want to say I understand if the church created trauma that made you feel like you had to do or be something, anything more or different than what you are right now before you show up. But I'm here to tell you that you don't. You don't have to be or do anything more than what you already are or what you're already doing. Just come and let that be the doing. Let that be the only doing. And then everything else, let it unfold on its own because of you just showing up. You're not showing up for me because I already did my yoga. I already did my cardio. I already did that. Show up for you and let me be just the person who encourages you, okay? I became a yoga instructor because I wanted there to be a space for people to feel welcome to show up. I took my training so that I could share, okay? So that's it. I'm sharing, and I just want to share. I became a work instructor so I could share, okay? Because I love work. I love it so much. I was like, I want to share. So that's what I'm doing. All right? That's it. I'm finna go watch Squid Games, okay? Yeah, come to class. Even if it's not my class, come to somebody's class, okay?